Hi Taurus, what's up? I'm back with another reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, this is a general reading. This may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. And if you need a personal reading, all that information is going to be down in the description box below. Okay. The person you're dealing with is getting you very confused, is what I'm getting here. Okay, this person is making you very confused. You don't know what's really going on in this connection because this person is a procrastinator. All right, this person is not really investing into this connection. Okay, so they talk, they come and go is what I'm getting here. Yes, this person does want to talk to you, but this person is obsessing about communication with you, but they don't heavily invest into you as much as you do. Okay, I think you really have a lot of feelings for this person. You daydream about them. Okay, but the thing is, I think more than daydreaming, I think this is this person here who's getting you very confused in your head. You don't know what to expect next from this person. Okay, but definitely procrastinator, like I said, and definitely someone who is thinking about communicating with you, but their approaches towards you are very immature, which is driving you nuts. This person is very stuck in their head. Okay, so I think this person that you're dealing with, right, this person has a very restless mind. Okay, so uh, they start something with a lot of excitement, but this person does have a hard time completing the task is also what I'm getting here. They don't learn from their mistakes. Okay, I feel this person out here, they don't learn from others mistakes. They like to learn from their own mistakes. Okay, and this makes them very harsh, very rigid to change their thoughts, opinions, and decisions. And I also get that once this person makes a decision, they stick to the end. They stick to a decision here. So very stubborn energy out here. This person is going to be restless and rigid for right now. Okay, which is why again they keep contemplating, right? They keep procrastinating about whether they want to talk with you or not. This person chooses to stay in a situation on their own. Okay, they're coming in their own way out here. Could be someone overly materialistic also, but this person definitely someone here who chooses to stay in their own head. Okay, if they would trust their intuition, they would see that there is a solution, there is a way how they can salvage the relationship, and they can come forward and probably at least offer an apology, or at least offer a substantial something, a stable communication, or something that adds on to some value to this connection. Okay, but they're still not doing that because they're stuck in their head. Now either there could be a lot of past influences which is stopping this person from getting out of their head and taking action towards you, or something's happened within the relationship. Okay, or it could just be plain fear, plain negative attitude. You, on the other hand, here this is driving you nuts. Okay, I think you're overthinking, over analyzing here, and it's leading you to a lot of stress, and also to a place of burnout out here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, see, they want to communicate. Finally, thank you. This person does want to communicate. Okay, this person does want to give you some clarity here. They do want mental clarity with you. I think they're trying to clear their head by not taking action right now. Okay, I think they're looking forward by staying in this energy, stuck energy. They're trying to see how they can come towards you with clarity, give you the best clarity, and clear out the air with you. You, on the other hand, here, Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think you're ready to move on. I think you don't you have your confidence. Okay, you're probably reviving your confidence. Okay, you're keeping your options open also probably, but I think you're trying to get out of this connection. You're trying to heal from this connection. You're trying to focus on what you think you're more passionate about, something that you want to do. No longer chasing this person here, standing in your power. This person sees you as someone probably who has a lot of options also, but I think your self-confidence is something that's pushing you to move away from this person. You're trying to heal. I think you're trying to heal from this connection. There could be a lot of negative self-talk that you do to this towards this connection also, but I think more than anything else, you have gone through this period of procrastination, and I think you want. I don't think there's so much of a reconciliation from your side, but it's more like I know what I want, And if this person is not ready to give me what I want, right, I'm ready to move forward, is what I'm getting here. Whilst this person wants to come towards you with a brand new beginning. I like this beginning because this beginning has a lot of clarity, it's a lot of honesty, okay? It's a very truthful new beginning that this person wants to give you. Yeah, see? That's what I said, right? You're refusing to compromise with this person. There's no compromise from your side. You're just not going to compromise. You're not going to back down. You want what you want. You've been fed up, tired, beaten, wounded warrior kinds. You've been fighting for this. You had the strong willpower to fight for this. You put in a lot of energy, okay? And I think you've done this with this person over and over and over again. And now there's a time where you're like, you know what? You did make a bad judgment in the past year. Okay, maybe you were in that idealistic dream world that everything will be okay every day, but I think you were running away from reality. Now I think you're finally working on yourself. You're finally looking at this in a more realistic view, and I think you're giving up on this connection. That's what you're doing. You're giving up on this connection. Yeah, you're just like, I can't do this any longer. There's exhaustion from your side. You're very exhausted, ready to move on from this connection. Okay, I don't see you as still giving up on this, as in like just letting the load go. I think it's more like, you know what, I no longer putting in any more effort into this connection. Okay, because there is a lack of compromise from your side, or this, you both are not meeting each other halfway. And like I said, right, you've put in a lot of effort into this connection for a lot of you. And past the past issues with this person, or there could have been a past where there were a lot of hurdles, right, and the past is traumatizing you, because of which you did have your guards up, but you didn't let this connection go. But now finally you're giving up. Queen of Swords. This person does want to communicate with you, and I think they will communicate with you very, very, very clearly. They're going to give you the communication that you need. This is going to be very cold, very truthful communication. I think this person is going to come towards you with, like, wearing a false mask. Like, they know they have a lot of love for you, right? But they're wearing a false mask, and they're going to try and be very logical and very rational towards you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, very rational. The Queen of Swords is someone, who obviously is fed up, right? But it could also be this person here who has very clear thoughts, and what they're going to speak, right, is going to be something that's just going to make a lot of sense to you, because they're going to operate from, like I said, from their head. It's going to be like a head or a heart decision to talk to you and to clear the air with you. It's the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're very emotionally attached to you, They're very emotionally attached to you. They have a lot of love for you. That's what's happening here. And they have a lot of regret, okay? And I think they want to cut out the regret, and they want to have a new beginning with you, which probably has a lot of potential. That's what I'm getting. What action do you plan on taking? What action does this person plan on taking? Wow, they're feeling so guilty. You're planning to run away from this connection. Yeah, I'm seriously saying that. I mean, you're planning to run away from this connection. What's the Knight of Wands? Yeah, you're no longer working on this, guys. You're no longer working on this connection. I told you, right? You're gonna be very passionate. You're gonna do what makes you happy. You're just leaving this person. You're out. You're out of this connection. You've left the table. You've left the building. Why did I just say table? You've left the building. This person is guilty. They're coming back. And I think this time that they're coming back, right? They'll keep coming back, dude. They'll keep coming back. Just don't be surprised. If you ever feel like this person's going to let you go and, now they won't come back, no matter how long the communication has been, they'll keep coming back. That's just a part of them, okay? They're never going to be openly telling you how they really, really feel. With the Queen of Swords, again, remember, the Queen of Swords does not imply someone who openly opens up about their communication. This is someone who wants to talk to you straightforward, okay? So yeah, this person is always going to run away from commitment, or probably always going to run away from opening up emotionally, okay? And they're coming back. That's the action that they're going to take towards you. They feel very guilty, all right? They feel very guilty. What are the outcome? Let's see the outcome here. Yeah, see, you're no longer taking action to, I mean, see, this person, they come towards you, right? But when it comes to the commitment part, right? See, like I said, this person still has a very passive approach. It's that intention of, being like that masculine energy, of like wanting to go there, get up and get what you want. That intention of wanting to make shit happen out here. They're still lacking that, why? Because this person here is not emotionally stable. They're still not stable. I'm just getting overall, this person does not have that internal power, that internal strength to face and fight the challenges that are a part of this connection. you know this could be somewhat very isolated also, okay, but this person usually faces a lot of disappointments and failures, a lot of sadness in their life, because they don't open up, they choose to be quiet here, and they usually gain wisdom or learn lessons, or pay a big price after mostly losing something very, very precious. Okay, be it an object, be it a connection. And yeah, once you walk away, they're gonna realize that's the kind of. Do you see how the light is just falling on this much, on this and this, right? So I feel like this is the theme of the reading here, where you're walking away, you're running. In fact, you're running away. You're probably wanting to be passionate. You're just running away from this connection, is what I'm getting. Very enthusiastically. And I see this part here, a little bit of Seven of Swords in reverse here, right? This is what the problem is in the outcome here, right? This person still does not take action towards you, and you're no longer waiting. You're like, see ya. That's what you're doing, and they're coming back, but they still don't take the action in the outcome here. Very passive approach here. This person tends to doubt themselves. They second guess themselves, but again, overall, they don't have the strength and energy. More than energy, they don't have the strength to overcome the obstacles. They're still not being able to fight for this connection. Distance could be a problem here between you both. So that's what I have for you. Yeah, distance, long distance is what I'm getting here. So yeah, all right, that's what I have for you. All right, but I feel that once they lose this connection, I don't know why I was why I was told to say this. I feel once they lose you, right, that's when this person is going to be mature. That's when they're going to move towards spirituality, etc. Okay, but yeah, it's going to take for them to lose you in order for them to realize what they had to put in, what they had to actually put into the connection. But that communication with the Queen of Swords, yeah, it's going to be like, hey, you know what, like, yeah, let's try to make it work out, or they'll just tell you what really went wrong in the connection. But with the emotional part, they're still not doing that, which is why you're walking away. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hope this video resonates. Leave your comments below. Bye bye.